Hello and welcome to this new lesson. In this lesson, we will discuss the reason why artificial intelligence could replace you. The evolution of humanity from the 1800s to artificial intelligence has been one of the fastest and most transformative periods in human history. In the 19th century, people still lived in a world dominated by physical strength with few significant technological innovations. Then, in the 20th century, there were major advances in technology such as the innovation of the telephone, the car and the computer, which fundamentally changed the way we live and work. Today, with the development of artificial intelligence, we are witnessing a new technological revolution that changes everything. AI can perform tasks that were previously exclusive to humans, and people can use this technology to discover solutions to problems that seemed to have no answer. Although we are not certain about what the future holds, it is clear that technological innovations and continuous progress in artificial intelligence will continue to profoundly influence the way we live and work. However, we live in those transformative times. Not only technology changes at amazing speeds, but we also adopt new habits, changing our lives for the better. If in the industrial era, during the peak period, 5,000 people worked in just one factory, nowadays, the same factory can work with only 500 or even fewer people. All those people who were left behind had to specialize in another field, still earning money to support themselves. Today, artificial intelligence can replace a human in certain activities and tasks because this technology can be programmed to perform specific tasks with much greater accuracy and speed than humans. In addition, machines and artificial intelligence algorithms are not limited by fatigue, emotional imbalances, or other biological limits that affect human performance. For example, in the field of industrial production, robots equipped with artificial intelligence can perform repetitive and dangerous tasks without the risk of accidents or human errors. Also, in the field of healthcare, artificial intelligence can be used to analyze complex medical data and suggest treatments, thus identifying potential health problems and risks. Everything in a few seconds. In addition, through the development of voice recognition and natural language technologies, artificial intelligence can be used to interact with people in a much more authentic way. This fact makes it possible for AI to be used in areas such as customer service, personal assistance, and online sales. However, it is important to mention that there are also limitations to what artificial intelligence can achieve compared to humans. In general, AI is very good at performing repetitive tasks, working with a lot of data, but it can be difficult for it to perform tasks that require creativity, empathy, or complex understandings of human context or emotions. Also, in terms of ethical and moral aspects, human intervention may be necessary to evaluate and supervise the decisions made by artificial intelligence algorithms. In short, all jobs that are either repetitive or can be easily programmed, where creativity or empathy are completely lacking, will be able to be taken over by artificial intelligence in the near future. But there is nothing to be afraid of. With these natural developments, all those people will be free to truly seek something that will bring them fulfillment, earning their living in a much more harmonious way. If we are honest with ourselves, we know that no one is eager to work in poorly paid jobs where you do the same thing all day for 8 to 10 hours a day. Well, for these jobs, AI is the solution. With our advancement as a civilization, it is necessary to break away from old habits, in our case a traditional job, and to prepare for the economy of the future where each of us will contribute to society much more creatively than we currently do. In conclusion, we should not be afraid of artificial intelligence, but it is important to be aware of the fact that this technology will have a significant impact on the economy and jobs in the future. There may also be opportunities to create new jobs and improve people's quality of life through the use of artificial intelligence. However, it is possible that certain jobs will be automated and replaced by machines and artificial intelligence algorithms. In these situations, it is important for people to prepare for the future by developing skills and competencies that will be valuable in the technological world that awaits us. In general, artificial intelligence will continue to evolve and improve, and this process will bring both benefits and challenges to society. It is important to be aware of this and work together to create a better and fairer world for all people, regardless of their level of competence and professional training. In this lesson, we will discuss the possibility that ChatGPT can replace Google search and why it may or may not be a solution. As you well know, Google is an American technology and internet company that offers a wide range of online services. Among the most popular services offered by Google are the search engine Google Search, the video platform YouTube, the email service Gmail, the cloud storage platform Google Drive, and the navigation Google Maps. It offers a lot of other products that you have definitely used at least once at a given time. Even though some consider that artificial intelligence can completely replace Google search, you should know that this will not be possible anytime soon. ChatGPT and Google search are two different tools that offer different functionalities and uses. ChatGPT is an artificial intelligence system that can converse with people and provide answers and support in real time. It is designed to understand natural language and answer questions and tasks in a human-like way, being a useful tool for finding specific information or getting answers to more complex questions. On the other hand, Google Search is a search engine that scans the internet and displays relevant web pages to user queries. It is useful for finding information on a wide range of topics from history, news, research, entertainment, sports, and more. Google Search is a useful tool to get a list of web pages relevant to a particular search and to further research based on them. With the appearance of the wave of artificial intelligence applications that flooded the market in recent months, Google self-signaled and created its own artificial intelligence chat in record time, which is named BARD. It is integrated with Chrome and can provide answers to questions directly in the browser. But software like ChatGPT will not be able to replace Google search. Having different functionalities, the two tools will complement each other rather than cancelling each other out. Let's not forget that currently all the information found on today's internet is adapted and used to be as relevant as possible for Google. All websites and not only are created specifically to please the algorithm. Even if in the future ChatGPT or other artificial intelligence software will be available through an application directly on the mobile phone, it still could not replace Google search due to the dynamics of the information. While on ChatGPT you can find relatively fast answers, Google uses a completely different paradigm using a different interface, giving you websites as an answer. And this can be useful for someone who wants to look for the information himself. In conclusion, ChatGPT and Google Search are two different tools that offer different functionalities and cannot be substituted for each other. So both tools can be extremely useful depending on what you want to achieve. If you want to find specific answers to questions or converse with an artificial intelligence system, then ChatGPT might be the best choice. On the other hand, if you want to find specific information and relevant web pages, Google Search might be a better choice. That being said, in this lesson we will discuss the limitations and possibilities that ChatGPT has. As a high-quality language model, ChatGPT can be used in many areas to improve communication and increase process efficiency. It is very likely that ChatGPT and other similar language models will be used more and more by people in the future. The main reason is that these technologies provide a convenient and efficient way to communicate with computers and access information. It is currently used in various fields such as healthcare, education, business, and entertainment. As technology improves and becomes more sophisticated, it is likely that language models like ChatGPT will be integrated into more applications and devices. However, ChatGPT has multiple possibilities, being an advanced and flexible natural language model. Here are some of its possibilities. Natural conversations. ChatGPT can be used to have natural conversations with users, providing appropriate responses and adapting to various situations. This can help improve user experience and develop stronger relationships between users and computers. Translations. ChatGPT can be used to translate text and conversations into different languages, which can help improve cross-cultural communication and promote cultural diversity. Improving efficiency. ChatGPT can be used to automate repetitive tasks such as answering frequently asked questions and analyzing data. This can help save time and resources and improve business efficiency. Content generation. ChatGPT can be used to generate text and other types of content such as poetry, prose, or articles. This can be useful in various fields such as journalism, marketing, or education. Improving healthcare assistance. ChatGPT can be used to help patients better understand their conditions and treatment options, providing them with clear and detailed information on these subjects. This can help improve patient understanding and increase their compliance with prescribed treatment. These are just some of the possibilities offered by ChatGPT. There are certainly many other ways in which this technology can be used to significantly benefit society and improve people's lives. Even though ChatGPT is an advanced and extremely useful natural language model, there are also limitations that we need to consider. Requires training data. ChatGPT and other natural language models require large amounts of training data to function. This can be a problem in areas where there is not enough data available, such as minority languages or specialist areas. Limits of knowledge and understanding. Although it can be very accurate in answering questions or general conversations, there are still limitations in terms of knowledge and understanding. ChatGPT can be confused when faced with new topics or idiomatic expressions and may give inaccurate or unclear answers. Risk of perpetuating prejudices. ChatGPT and other natural language models are trained with existing data, which may contain biases and stereotypes. This can lead to the perpetuation of these biases and stereotypes in the responses and conversations generated, which can have negative consequences. Risk of inappropriate use. This can be used to generate text or conversations that can be misinterpreted or used inappropriately. This can lead to legal problems or copyright infringement if it generates text that violates laws or intellectual property rights. These are some of the limitations that ChatGPT has. However, it is important to recognize that these limitations can be overcome by improving technology, applying norms and rules of responsible use, and developing strategies to overcome prejudices and stereotypes. That being said, see you in the next lesson where we will discuss how you can create custom items that can easily pass an AI detector. See you there.